this. I need this, where I have the chat window from Facebook. That goes on the other monitor. These are actually two different monitor views, no? In practice. Originally you had them side by side. Now the Steam VR shows them in separate screen. And this is okay. I go back to the first desktop, refresh, and I'm having the chat box where I want it. Perfect, and we can already start the game. That I finally understand how to stream, because I like it so damn much, and I was feeling sorry that I couldn't stream it well. Thus rendering me unable actually to play it, because now when I play VR I'm always streaming basically, and I only play VR, meaning that I only stream when I play and I only play when I stream. It's a bit dark I'm afraid, but no, the sun is going to rise in any case. And what I'm going to do as I shown yesterday is this. I will go to the online multiplayer servers and look how many people are online. If we can find a good battle with it, okay, I will start it immediately. Otherwise, we do the arcade mode, meaning the quick dog fight on the Berloga server. Then we go back, and so on and so on. Repeat, meaning if I can find action, good. Otherwise, we go to dog fighting and then back to look for action in the actual servers. A bit of each, so to say. And maybe we try also some single player, but that's a bit unpredictable. You never know what kind of mission it's going to give you, and if they're boring, I will switch. I don't want to do missions where you only fly looking for the objective and you never find it like yesterday. Well, already I see 23 people on the combat box. This is in theory promising, because this is the server where they also use the voice chat. Let's try. I'll start Discord also now. It's a bit harder to find players here compared to War Thunder, but the previous 2 sessions we was lucky with that. So the combat box is this, and actually there are people in the Allies flight. Okay, I will do this. I will activate push to talk, otherwise they would hear everything I say. Push to talk, and I think it's set to backspace. Perfect, because I have backspace on this profile here. Should be. Here it is, to this button, perfect. So when I push the button, I can speak with them.
1-3, copy that.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
No, Nixon, not Mano. Okay, so they're on the Allies team. Let's see.
I can't believe I hit that AA gun with my first rocket.
Dude, that was a really nice shot. I saw that.
Well,
I never hit anything with
to
rockets,
lower the
ever.
volume.
You can get really good.
You seem to be having fun.
Did you know how to do it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Voice and video.
I just aimed above it because they always drop down after you shoot them.
I'm terrible with rockets. I've really got to learn how.
I can understand it. Rockets are
I'd much rather
hard to
take
use.
bombs for
Okay, they're on
almost
the
anything.
Allies team.
Well, not for tanks. I prefer rockets for tanks.
This is too low though. Wait.
Yeah, 2,000-pound bombs are really good against tanks.
Well, I bet they are.
Well, even the 1,000 pound just did that.
Finally,
That
some
last-
people
what's that town
that
to our
play
left?
in English.
That must be. What town is
You guys all playing Allies, right? You're on the Allies side.
Yes, allies.
Which airport?
that? We were at the bottom airfield, Y71.
Okay, Y71. Okay.
But
Yeah,
this
we
might
were
be our last sortie because we
Yeah,
just been flying for a while.
Ah, that's a shame. I finally found some people that speak English in this game. I was so damn happy. But everyone speaks Russian, I swear. Everyone. It's always like this. Shall we go with the
Oh, mate,
Tempest?
I forgot we actually. went
No,
down
let's go
to
with the Mustang. I know
Marseille
it,
or whatever
brother.
it is. We've got to adjust.
I'll go with
course.
the
That
Mustang for the Mustang.
Is Schmallenberg.
Ooh, gyro.
Schmellenberg. Oh shit! So we gotta go straight east, eh?
Shall we take also a couple of bombs? I guess why
I mean,
not?
straight
Additional ammo.
Schmallenberg.
Gyro
straight
gun
west.
sight. No, not also
Straight
wrong.
west,
2
that's what I'm
bombs.
doing.
That's going to work.
And sorry, newcomer. You can join us. What's the problem? Why can't you fly with it?
No, I can, of course. I can. I hope I can. I'm taking off now with the Mustang from Y71.
Excellent.
Perfect. Beautiful.
No, I was afraid you were disconnecting. Maybe I understood wrong what you were saying. I thought I had that. Okay.
Well, it'll
Starting
be
my
my last
engine.
flight, but because I gotta eat some food and I'm starving.
Ah, well, that's
That's
bound to
that's
be a problem.
dinner.
You can't fly on an empty stomach, no?
And
It is
I'm
getting around dinner time.
I did
here
it,
as
Nix.
well
I
for
need
me,
it. I
think
have
I'm
push to
gonna have
talk.
do something about that too. Where are you from, friend? Do you?
I'm from
catch-
Italy. I'm from Italy. I usually play War Thunder more, but recently I started to play this a lot, and I actually enjoy it more because it's more realistic. But the problem is the player
Oh,
base.
yeah.
The problem is the player base. I can often find no one, especially someone among people that actually speak English. That's the problem I encounter, basically.
I just come fly with us. Like we're pretty much on most of the time.
That's great,
At this
man.
time, yeah, just jump on and
Well,
join
well,
us.
this is very, very good news. I love to look
Yeah,
on
I
Discord
wish
for you.
IL2 had War Thunder's player base. That would be
Yeah.
amazing because it
That
is
would
the
be
better
so
game.
cool. Well,
What's
yeah,
the
I
problem
I've
with
never
this?
played
Ah,
War
the fuel
Thunder, so
mixer.
It's more arcadish, right?
yeah.
Well,
very
it
arcade.
is, but if you play simulator mode, actually, it can be the tactics you employ are realistic. I can vouch for that. I play it a lot with people, and we tend to employ very realistic tactic. One of them
Yeah,
is
but-
actually watching me right now because if you believe it or not, I'm actually streaming the game right now on Facebook. I'm courageous like that. I'm the crazy guy that streams Sturmovik, and people often fall asleep during my stream, but still I will try to do it because I love it so damn much. I'm also
Nice.
playing in VR, by the way. This is kind of my thing. I always play simulators in VR.
Yeah, this in VR is just amazing.
Sorry guys, comms 1 sec. Mountor, are you with me?
I'm over the target now.
Yep.
Pretty
I'm
much.
Just flying
You can
over
see-
the target
You can see the
at
big
What's the
smoke,
problem
eh?
with this airplane?
Yes, I can.
Copy that. All right, let's see what we can hit.
Okay,
Wait, I
taking
can't see
off
any
now.
smoke on the
Finally, my
target.
engine started.
It's smoke is on the target. It's pretty much covering the whole target. I can't really see what's really
I
going
will
on.
have to lower the game's
Yeah,
volume. I
sorry,
cannot
you
hear
look
them
at the
well
right
like
target,
this.
It's the long city.
The long city. Yeah.
Oh
there's
yeah,
big
now yeah.
smoke on the
Sorry, the
hill.
smoke just came in.
Is this the runway actually? I'm having
Alright,
some
so have you
second
got,
thoughts about it.
rockets and bombs?
I've got rockets. I don't know what they're gonna do to the fortifications, but we can hit some the soft targets.
If you can
Why
get
doesn't it
bullets
take
into
off?
the door hole,
Why
you
doesn't
can,
it take off?
Doorway, you
Why
can,
doesn't it take off?
Take it down, but it's gonna be smacked.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Dude, sick. Oh, let's try that. Fuck yeah, I'm down.
What the
We
fuck
can
is
target practice
happening?
As long as they got no double A.
No, there is something wrong.
Got some
There is
soft
something wrong.
bunkers down there, I see
Ah,
as well.
guys, I'm having some problem to take off in the Mustang. I don't know what the problem is actually. I set the RPM to 100%, mixer 100%, and it broke. It broke completely. It didn't start.
Probably went too high in the throttle.
Yeah, it's possible, but the problem is that it wasn't taking off, like that. Actually, I was going along the ground. Well, I'm picking a different airplane, I guess. This is difficult
I
to
see a
take off
single engine
in.
plane diving in on somebody down there.
Yeah. I see you. It's on someone's
Hi,
six.
Cody. Hi,
See
welcome
you.
to the stream.
No, not me.
I guess I'll go with the
Oh,
jar. I
wait,
took
he's
off
a
with this
friendly. He's a
successfully.
friendly. He dropped bombs.
Ah, thank goodness.
Ground attack, no.
Which
let's
ones
see.
are the soft bunkers? I can't really tell.
I'm about
Okay,
to go
second
right
attempt,
now.
guys. We're
Yeah,
having
the
some
ones that are just
problems.
canopy covered.
I love to lower also the vane
those ones,
volume,
yeah.
otherwise I won't hear them while my engine is
Oh
running.
shit, somebody just dropped a bomb on it.
Okay.
Oh, that was close.
Basic options, I guess. No, well, volume is here also, but I can do
I
it.
didn't see an
from-
explosion.
Oh, there
it
it
goes.
is. Yeah, I saw one.
That was like a
Yes,
10-second
it's
delay. Jesus.
Yeah, that was a huge delay.
Sturmovik.
Good
It's a
shooting,
bit
though.
comical, like they jump out
Yeah,
of the
it
way,
is.
holding their heads, and just.
Actually, I
Look
never
back,
took
is this
off
gonna
in
go
the Mustang in this.
Yeah.
This was the first attempt
Like that
on
scene
mine,
out,
as you could
I've
very
been
easily
hit. I've been
see.
hit. We've got
With this is
bogey here.
different. I actually did.
Copy that. I
Yeah.
can't see him though.
RPM 1%, 100%. First engine mixer 100%. Second
Yeah, I'm
attempt.
turning
guys.
back over to the town. We've definitely got an enemy here.
Wasn't ground attack, was it? It's this guy
I think
flying
so.
away, is it? He's
This has
running.
also a
this guy.
differential brake, as you can see.
He's running, is he?
He's running east, away from the town.
Finally, we will be in there.
You're,
Just be
uh,
patient a
I'm
second.
turning around.
These
I don't
planes are new to
Are you
me.
RTBing?
I haven't had them for
No,
long.
no, no. I'm trying to stick with whomever. I'm getting on somebody's 6 here because I'd rather be with other people than on my own.
Yeah, that's me. He's still. I think he's flying out. He hasn't turned around yet. I think he saw how many people there were, and he just said, "Fuck that."
What's that?
Copy.
He got spooked.
Inertia started engage.
And a teammate crashed
Come
in the ground. Too
on.
little.
Look at the radiator.
God damn it.
Open. Kilos.
I haven't decided what target I want to shoot my rockets at.
It didn't start, Nix. I don't know what the
Oh,
problem
yeah,
was.
we can
I thought I had everything set correctly, but taking off in general is difficult in Sturmovik. A lot difficult.
Yeah, I'll just shoot my
And
rockets
something
to the
went
entrance
wrong,
and just see what
basically.
happens.
It didn't start. He went along the road. I
It's
put
pretty
the
badly. There's some
RPM to the
damage
max.
take my gosh,
Maybe
I
it's
had
the
bombs
booster, you
there.
know. Maybe I have to increase the
Yeah.
booster.
Take
I'll increase it now in the jag. But with the jag I already took off. And actually I broke this
See
also.
if
What
two
the
rockets
heck,
will do it.
guys? What the heck? What the heck is happening? I'm always able to take
Oh, I
off
just
in this
noticed
game.
I got a bad fuel
What
leak.
the hell happened?
Where's the fuel gauge on this thing?
It is on the left-hand side. There's two fuel gauges.
This is
One's
annoying.
front
This
and
is
one's
annoying.
rear fuel tank.
I'll try with the
Top one
P47
is
again,
the
but I'm
low
starting
one,
to wonder
so it's
what the
usually
problem
empty,
is.
and the bottom one is, yeah, I'll tell you.
I think you should probably RTB because you've got a lot of points right now.
Yeah,
What I do, I'll come with you. I'm done. I've got all my rockets gone. All I got is guns.
You know, maybe I do
Copy
the
that. I'm
wrong
gonna
team by going that way. I guess the wrong way is that way.
the top one or the bottom one, or both.
I'll persevere. I'll persevere.
Just
Trust
fuel
in
gauges.
me.
The top one, okay. the
Also
bottom
now I
one
can
I'm
see
down
what this
to
guy
like 20
does. I
liters.
hope. I hope.
Sorry,
Okay, yeah.
200 liters.
Oh, 200 liters. That's a lot.
It's
Should
a
be
bit
alright.
embarrassing, guys. I'm sorry.
You
But
can
I'm
go
going to
for
manage.
RTB.
But I've got,
Have
I've got
faith
a
in me.
fuel leak, that's the
Yeah, I'd
problem, so I'm gonna
RTB.
RTB. Play it
You
safe,
can
bro.
cut your. You can probably cut your lean. You could probably lean out to less than 50% until your engine
Yeah,
starts.
I always run at less than 50. I'm at slot 45, 450
Unfortunately, it
liters.
takes his damn time to start
Okay,
this
I'm
thing.
heading
That's a
out.
reference.
And in case the
I'm heading
booster
home.
already. This is
I'm
the...
heading home. The Bendix says about 250, 245 degrees.
Copy that. I'm doing my last run. I'll join on you right now. I'll be 5 seconds.
Have faith, guys. I'll reach you eventually. I also broke a jug, by the way. I'm having problem to take off today. But I think my problem is the runway isn't straight from the taxi location, right? Where I start. I mean, I have to turn right to go to the runway. I think that is my problem
Yeah, you
now.
gotta get on that runway first.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's the problem. I was trying to go the wrong way. Now I understand.
Taxiway, yeah, that's bad.
No, of course. This is the runway. No, I went down some slope and then I broke both planes. But now I think I got the
What was the way
idea.
home, sorry?
Excuse me?
What was the way home, guys? Just
Oh
comments.
God, no!
242
I broke it
degrees.
again.
140 degrees, thank you. Sorry. That's just
242, 242.
I can't believe it.
copy that.
Follow your Bendix.
I don't have one. I'm hardcore.
Oh, jeez. You know they had these in World War II.
Oh God, I broke it again. Thank you, Nix.
242.
You know what happened? I
Yes.
pushed the button
that's
for
the
the push to
cone in
torque.
April.
It's the same as the tail wheel
Yeah,
lock.
well.
Curling it is.
Hmm.
Yep, that's where I'm heading. Clone.
Yeah, that's fine. Still get your points.
Exactly. Are you guys climbing as well, or just...
Yeah, we're climbing.
Climbing.
I'm coming up on somebody. It's just the P-38 just flew over me.
Not me.
He's going to that target. He's going to our target. Good. Maybe he'll finish it.
Hope so. Hope
No, but I know what
it's
is happening. I know what is happening. Okay, this time it's an understandable error.
I'm leveling out at cloud.
Thank you,
height,
Nix.
try to
I
use
know
this
you
cloud
have faith
to
on me.
recover.
Today is a difficult
I don't
beginning
know
of the
where you
day.
are. I can't see you, but hopefully I'm not too far from you.
Starting
You're not
prime
too
fuel.
far from
Prime
me,
scenery
you're up
with
on
fuel.
my,
And unfortunately, it does take its
1
own
o'clock, so
time.
I'm on your far 7.
Okay.
Thank you, Cody. This is a kind of a record also, no? Thank you for your faith,
Am I
guys, and
above
thank
you?
you for your passion. I'm going to sort it.
We're co-out.
I always have in the past. I'm distracted. I'm a bit eager, too eager probably to take off. How's the... Okay, the engine mixer is 100%. Okay, let's take it slowly this time. It shut off.
Now my propellers are
It
buzzing
shut
nicely.
off. I know it's kind of ridiculous, guys.
Nice sound.
We're going fast.
What the hell is happening?
Oh, Doolittle died.
The engine
by
shut
Hartman.
off. Oh shit. Another attempt.
Well, we got back. That's the important thing.
Don't speak too soon.
Good call.
We aren't there yet.
Thank you for sticking in the stream
it's
of
not-
the
it's not
guy
a
that
Mustang
cannot
hitting
start
his
his
bombs.
damn plane.
I passed them, we just passed each
Okay.
other. So they should finish it off maybe if they're
No,
it.
but in general, I can't take off with this. I don't know what the problem is today. Should have done a test or two before starting the stream, I think. Let's try again. Let's try again. It should start now.
That only leaves the Dortmund bomber base.
What the fuck is the problem?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the end of the game if it's just one target left, isn't it?
Yeah, well, if you took them all out, you'd win automatically.
I think I'll
but
have
if
to
we get to the
restart.
end
I
of
don't
the
know what the
timer,
problem is.
Then,
Okay.
then we'll still win because we have the majority of the targets.
Magneto 1-2. First engine
Yeah, they
mix
haven't
to
destroyed a single target.
100%.
I know. Well, there's only
It's so
9 of them,
frustrating
there's
because I
14 of
want to
us,
join
so
the fun.
Yeah.
Finally, I found a fun game.
45
What's this
minutes
sound?
remaining.
Okay, starting. Thank you for
So how
liking
long
my
have you been
post,
playing,
Nestor.
War Thunder,
Okay, very
Starlock?
slowly. Excuse me, I'm struggling with the takeoff. 1 second, wait
you
a
there?
second. No,
there.
they cannot even hear me. No, please wait a second because I noticed in a very violent manner that my push to talk button is also the tail wheel lock button. So I broke the third plane and now I started to feel very embarrassed. Wait a minute, I speak to you once I'm in the air. Once I'm in there, I will speak. Just a minute.
All good, dude. All good.
Okay, we can do
Arman
it.
asks P38, did you survive? It might not be you. Might be someone else.
I know I can do
It's
it.
totally me.
And he's
I
totally
know I
alive.
can do it. Combat mode. First throttle, first engine throttle to the max.
German fortified troops destroyed, boys!
I think we are finally
Yay.
in there.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah, I'm finally in there. I managed. Thanks God. I'm in there with the Jag. I picked the Jag because apparently I had some other strange problem with the Mustang. I'll try again later. But now I'm in there and I can reach you guys and join. I hope the fun. I'm coming. Let me check the map.
Okay, we're coming up for Cologne.
Ah, okay. Now I see we also don't have a location on the map because this is the fully realistic server. I'll have to turn northeast. Okay, I decrease the boost,
30 seconds.
boost and RPM.
Time to bail out, I guess, and collect our points.
Okay, I am at Y71. I'm trying to
You have to
head
bail out, or you can
more or
you
less
get it anyway?
northeast.
You don't get them if you don't land.
Really?
Okay, I'm heading northeast from the airfield. Ah, but the mission is ending. I cannot believe it. Oh, damn it. No. Well, I managed to show how I solve the problems because in the end I managed to take off at least, even if the mission was ending, I guess. I have one
well,
death, so
oh
it
well.
wasn't
I'll
like I
have some
didn't do
dinner,
anything.
but I'll be on later on. I just gotta grab a bite to eat because I'm absolutely starving.
We won,
It's
guys.
midnight here. It's getting near midnight here.
This is getting harder by the minute.
And my partner just said she wants me to go to the shops with her, so
What a strange stream.
At
What a
least one,
strange
boys.
stream.
We did it.
Well, I went from number 1 to number 2. Oh well.
Nice. That's okay.
We did. That was a good. I didn't die one time on all those targets. That's really good for me.
Nice. Yeah. I
69th
got killed by
brother,
that bloody tree.
41, that's good. Let me see which are
Those
them.
damn
well.
German AA trees.
Yeah, man.
Nato
They're
Space
effective as
Mars.
hell against P38.
Nazgul is the
apparently.
only one that
Those
uses
free
the
planes and
same.
trees that run.
I've had that problem before.
Yeah, Nix, it did.
Yeah.
It did as soon as I was in there, finally,
Alright,
then the
Zalok,
match ended.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Zalok, what time do you usually play? Around this time, or?
I usually play around this time or about some 6-7 hours from now, which is afternoon in my country. I'm from Italy, you see. It's early morning now.
Sweet as. Yeah, nah, I play probably, now, maybe minus 4 hours or so, I can play.
Minus 4 hours is like deep night in my country, so probably at this time would be a good hour to play together.
Okay.
I will try to come and online always at this time, though. I guess I can play
Yeah,
the
sounds
game
good.
in the morning.
I'll be here tomorrow at the same time, for pretty much.
This is great. This is great. A great occasion to play together. Okay. Always on the Combat Box server, right?
Yeah, always on the combat
Oh.
box. It's a good place to be.
So a lot of people will start to come on here around around 12 o'clock my time, which would be in about 12 hours. A lot of people will be on here.
In 12 hours would be the evening. No, I cannot play at that time, unfortunately. For me, it's impossible.
Okay.
No, I saw in the afternoon. Usually, I see more people online. But if in the morning I can find you, I'd rather play in the morning. Okay, which airfield are we doing now?
Well, I gotta head out and get some food, but I'll be back on later on.
Ah, okay. You others?
Could be half an hour, could be an hour.
Okay. What about the
I
others?
have to go to bed. I have to go to bed.
You're all leaving, so you're leaving me alone.
But Malter will be back in a little while.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I will take off in the meantime, or at least try to. I hope I don't break too many planes while trying.
Yeah.
From Y54, I guess. Okay, guys, then hear from you later, I guess.
Radio,
See you
I'll catch
later.
you guys in a bit. See you
Bye
later.
bye.
See you, Mantor.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
And so...
Zarlock, I'll be on in like maybe in an hour as well.
Okay, maybe you find me still playing. It's possible. I'll stay in the Discord channel just in case.
Cool. All right. See you later.
See you later. Bye-bye. See you later, alligator. What the hell? What the hell? We finally found people, but now they're all disconnecting. And also, I cannot take off. Let's try with the Mustang again. This doesn't have a booster lever, no? It doesn't. It does. In any case, Combat Box has the highest realistic settings. So that's probably the reason I'm encountering more problem than the usual. Why is my flats completely down? That's too bad. I'm off to play alone once again, like the usual, I guess. Well, it's been a heck of an attempt, I guess. Unfortunately, I couldn't take off. Let's try again. Full mixture. Yeah, you have to check it, because even though the axis is completely open, sometimes it doesn't register. You have to put it back and then forward again. In any case, I think the main problem I encountered in the previous match was simply that I tried to take off from the direction that wasn't the runway. This was the problem. Hi James, you're not the first one to say to me that remark, whether you believe it or not. Apparently it really annoys a lot of people. I'm sorry about it, man. I really used to play without socks. I never wear socks, as a rule. Maybe I could start to wear socks when I stream, I guess. I'm sorry if it disturbs you. I actually show the feet because I want to show the pedals, not the feet themselves, but apparently people prefer to look at the feet. That's something yet I have to understand, but it's an interesting discovery. I can vouch for that. I can vouch for that. Thank you for your comment in any case. I will love having you on the stream. Any comment is welcome. Let's see if I can take off now, but lower the flats a bit. Mustang, don't betray me. I know you can take off for me. Hey, here it is. Now we understand the big problem with the previous match. I didn't go the direction of the runway, and everything is explained like that, no? If you don't go towards the runway, you're bound to break the plane. That's nothing strange. Are we in a combat mode? No, you have to go continuous mode. Look at this, we're finally in the air, in the Mustang, no less. I will head east. This is so damn hard compared to what I'm raising the flats again. The socks are becoming a running theme with the stream. You know that I've often been known as the person without socks. Apparently it's very strange, and some people are offended by the fact that they don't wear socks. If you can believe it. I'm sorry about it, I guess. Wash the engine coolant temperature. Well, this is also something that worries me, because I don't know how to control the radiator on the Mustang. Actually, I think it's automatic. We'll have to go and check the technical specification. Well, let me stabilize the plane. Once I reach about, well, I guess 2,000 feet would be enough. Where are the feet? It's always speaking about feet. That's the manifold pressure. This is the altimeter, okay. We're at 1500 at the moment. Don't pull the stick too much. Put some damn socks. Now the comment is going to stay with me the entire the entire stream. I will look at it and think about the socks that I'm not wearing. We're heading east. We're heading east from Y54. Is the name of the airport. And now coming to we're almost only 100 km per hour. That's too few. 2000 feet. Okay, stabilize the plane. Actually, this game has a very handy autopilot that works under lax and it keeps your plane stable. So I can go to... No, the auto level disabled like this. How's my RPM? Where is it? Can be tricky, yeah? It can be tricky to fly these planes here. It's a completely different experience compared to War Thunder. Is it going to keep level? Okay, so we have a city to our left, which, judging from where we started, is probably Gimlich, I guess. Should be Gimlich. No, because I'm heading straight east. Huh, this is going to be problematic. I started to think I might be already lost. Hi, James. Ah, yeah, still you. What's your HOTAS and radar? And it is OVR drop you're using for the chat. Okay, yes, it is OVR drop, and the joystick is the T1600 from Trustmaster, joystick controller. The pedals are the Cytec Precision Pro, and this wheel here is a G29, but we're not going to use it for obvious reasons today. I'm also using another array of applications, including this here is FPS VR, to check if the game is running well, and that's very important in VR. Otherwise you risk... These are the legs, okay, I see there. That's very important in VR, because otherwise you risk getting sick, getting some nausea from it if it doesn't run well. You have to know it at once. This is a game that is also very taxing for the system, so you better check it regularly. And then we have, you see this zoom that I use? This comes from a program that is called 3D Migoto. It's actually a mod of the game available on the official server, so not in Fishy, not in Suspect, and it's considered the standard for playing in VR, because otherwise you cannot identify things from afar. Actually, that's the big truth of this game. Visibility is not what it could be. Hi Nix, okay, I'm in there now, but I'm also alone. Unfortunately, they all left. One had to go for dinner and the other one to sleep. It's the usual problem with the time zones. I'm now flying towards the enemy objective in the Mustang. I managed to take off. Also, my flights are not completely... Okay, now they are. No, as I said, the main problem earlier wasn't with the plane's management, not with the plane engine. Actually, I just went the wrong way. Yeah, it's cool. It sounds good. I went the wrong way. The runway was the other way. That's the reason I couldn't take off. The plane didn't accelerate correctly because there was this slope. I couldn't see clearly, but actually it was just ground. It wasn't the runway, and I couldn't accelerate enough. So now, with more confidence, I'm finally flying with the Mustang. And we are about there, I think. I passed the city of Gimlich. This should be the lake system that I see, but I don't see the big river for some reason. Let's try to stabilize the plane again and check the map, because if you get lost in this mode of gameplay, you're fully and completely lost. You will never find the objectives again. I should have just passed this. Now, unless the river corresponds to the front line, you know what, I'm starting to think just that. I should see the city of Cologne there, and I think I do. Because of the level of the tells that is set a bit low for VR. I cannot see the buildings, but presumably it's that grayish area. Hi Abdullah, thank you for liking my post. Just replace that T... Okay, excuse me, gents, I missed the comments. A flight HOTAS with a T1600. I like it a lot, to tell you the truth. I like it a lot. The only problem I have with this joystick is the paddle here, the one that can do the job of the pedals if you want, and it's a bit imprecise. I don't know why. Mine skips around. Basically, I no longer use it. It sucks in my experience. It's the only axis that doesn't work well. Luckily, the actual axis of the joystick work very well. Okay, this is Cologne. On the other side, we have the German fortified troops, and it's something I guess we could try to attack. But also, you know what? I'd rather try to get my bearings and vulture the area a bit even though we really have few players now. See the number of players there. It's going to be hard meeting the enemy like this. Well, it's hard when you have 50 people in match. You can imagine like this. Unless Cologne is such a point of interest that people actually come to it. So let's try to overfly it for a bit, but I might have to switch server, I'm afraid. We're not having much luck today, but as always, this game is unpredictable with the small player base it has. I don't see action of any kind, but look at that, I didn't notice it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the other team. I don't even remember if I did carry bombs in the end. That's going to be a little problem. Well, I might act as I'm carrying them and just try to bomb the truth. Ever notice? Disconnect shot after being damaged? Well, will come for a death at that. So that's the river that goes through Cologne. I'm heading north at the moment, meaning that I'm in the northern part of town. Okay, the German troops should be to the right and a bit below, I guess. This map has few frame of references. I'm also being shot at by the ground artillery. Luckily they have shit accuracy, and I better move over from the city. This is after all a German city, and they don't like a jag flying over them. Someone already destroyed the bridge, if you can believe it. The match had just started, but the bridge is already destroyed. That's a bit mysterious. Maybe it was already in principle, just from the actual design of the mission. So, German fortified troops, and now heading southward. So they should be more or less to the front or left of me. Ah yes, a part of the river passes outside of the city. Let's decrease the booster though. I don't have a booster because this is a jag, right? We took off in the Mustang in the end. Well, if it's the same setup I chose for the other mission, I will probably have the couple of bombs. I should. In theory I should. Ground troops. I felt so lucky to finally have found people to play with, and they all had to go to sleep. There is no enemy in any whichever direction. Well, of course, yesterday I could find enemies even in the morning because it was Sunday. That's the big difference. I should have thought about it. It's going to be mostly barren today. Probably we'll have to go single player then, but that's different from what I had planned. Everything's been going different from what I had planned actually. Okay, now we're flying westward, meaning that we are on the top of the town of Cologne. I still cannot find the troops. I cannot find them. I will fly around the city while trying to spot them. But I should also check my seats with the new method I devised by looking right, centering the view, and then looking left. And you can actually check your seats here, like this, for a change. Why am I smoking so much? Well, because I'm in combat mode, I think. Predictably no one's coming. I mean, what do we have? About 10 people in the entire server, which is also huge. Now we're flying. 331. I think I'm losing my bearing here. Because the troops should be... here they are. Here they are. These are the German fortified troops. No, I was getting scared, but here they are. Let's strafe them. I mean, it's all I can do, unfortunately. It's not like we have enemy planes here, but we'll switch servers soon in any case. That's what I had planned from the beginning. I just had planned also to find a sort of populated one on my first attempt. So... it's actually around, it seems. Someone already strafed them. I didn't the match just begin. There's nothing to strafe here. They destroyed everything. This gets more barren by the minute. Okay, okay. Well, new plan. New plan because... Ooh, I spun the Mustang. Can I recover from the Mustang spin in Sturmovik? I think I can. Yeah, I could. This plane is ever the nervous beast. In any game you try to fly it. Always. Maybe these are destroyable. They actually look like it. Let's try to drop our bombs on them. Did I miss completely? It seems so. It seems so. A nice explosion though, huh? At least we scared the enemy troops. It's not like I could destroy anything here in any case. Maybe that will call the enemy to my location, but honestly it doesn't seem likely. No, 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 let's go somewhere else. This will be boring for viewers already. I see them all leaving. And that's the truth of it, unfortunately. I thought I could stream the game, because I tried this in Sunday. Monday is going to look different. Let's do some quick dogfight. Let's do a quick dogfight and then we try somewhere else. I'm staying in server just in case the friend comes back. But for now, let's do some quick dogfight. At least I managed to understand what was the mistake in the first attempt. It was just a geometric mistake, so to say, not a technical one. I went the wrong way. And I got nervous, and if you get nervous, you're never taking off in this difficult game. Let's go to Berloga. Quick action it is. Let's keep using the American planes, since it seems we're going to use it also in simulator mode, from what I'm gathering, because probably the American friend will come back, I hope, and he was using these planes on the combat box server. So to use them on Berloga, you spawn here. I keep using the Mustang. I want to learn the Mustang also in this one game. Additional ammo, gyro gun sight, and of course the better fuel, and of course the mirror, because why the hell not? Why shouldn't I take them? Convergence 390 to me looks good. 300% of fuel. We will have the action now, trust me guys, I know we will. This is an easy way, but also necessary, because this game is so slow paced sometimes. Okay, now we have enemies all around, as you can see, and one is already actually aiming for me. This is a bit too much. Give me some time to warm up the game. Might be an impossible situation already, yeah? Let's try though. What is that? Look like a BF, am I wrong? Am I wrong, Nix? I can still sorta see it. But I'm afraid I won't be able to chase. No. Here you are. Actually, here you are. Ooh, what a busy dogfight. That's a jug. That's also a jug. That could be German. Yeah, they're both jugs. I'm afraid I shot one of them, by the way. Just a bit, not like I damaged. And that's another jug. Is everyone flying a damn jug today? The plane is very much low. Here's the German. Look at it, here's the German. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit it again. Well, it should be going down, I guess. But let's finish it, just to be sure. No, well, it's dead. Come on, don't waste other ammo. Well, I don't know. Never assume it's dead, as they say. Okay, the propeller stopped. Now it's dead. That's the pilot, I think. Should open the parachute now. There's another one. No, these are... That's the plethora of jag we're flying with. And that is German. I saw the yellow stripe. That's a BF, 100%. Same one as before. Should be an enemy. Yes, 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 yes. We have the height advantage. And the spiral dive is something the Mustang does very well. I should be able to follow him. Ciao. Ma dove vai? Oh. Ok, dimmelo se vai. Ok. Speaking to someone in the house. I can follow him. I can follow him. He's already being attacked from the Jag. I don't want to go emergency mode. That breaks the engine very fast. He said he would be returning in 30 minutes. I guess when he returns we go back to the combat box server. I would like to really understand what's the current way to play there. And together with someone I guess we can have fun. Oh, he escaped it. You dastardly German pilot. He's dead. He's on fire, he's dead. Who did I kill, by the way? No fucking idea. Well, okay, it's a kill is a kill, no? What else do we have around us? I love the looks of the Mustang. It's such an elegant plane. It's really cool. But most American planes look cool. Also, the Jag is, in its own way, it's quite fascinating. I love to look about the radiator situation because I cannot control the radiator on the Mustang. I believe it must be automatic. Maybe it's automatic like the German planes. Wait, I point myself towards a point of interest. Ah wait, no. I was going to check the technical specification, but actually already I see targets. So let's hope the engine doesn't break. But it shouldn't. Earlier I went all the way to the city and it didn't break. These are both Jags. And that's German looking. What do you say? Yes. No, it's a Jag. It's a Jag. I can tell the shape of the wing. Playing so much War Thunder actually has made me learn a lot about spotting airplanes, even though I'm not yet good at it. There are many I do recognize. That's useful also here, because now we have many more planes, including the American ones. Ah, it's almost over, it seems. Ooh, it's coming straight for me. Well, it won't be able to do this duel, because apart from the fact that I blacked out, it's also over. Mission will end. I did get a couple of kills though. No, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't. Let me see if the friend is still in Discord. No, he isn't. He said, I go for dinner, then I come back. Let me also check, because there was a Norwegian guy I played with.
And I'm back.
Ah, hi, I was waiting for you.
Is the server still alive or is it dead?
No, I was alive. I went to play a bit on Berloga because I couldn't find anyone, and that's actually also my question for you. But when there are so few people online, how do you play on Combat Box? Because basically you can find no one, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. If the server, like at this time, like as you joined, is usually the time the server starts to die.
I see.
I'm surprised it was on for so long.
There's 6 people. It's practically useless to go there now, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, usually there's not many servers online at this time.
Wings of
Sadly.
Liberty has 24 people. That seems interesting, no? We can speak between
Okay, yeah.
ourselves and play with the Russians, I guess. It's Russian, I think.
Guess so. Is it? Oh, okay, yeah, we can play that.
Yeah, they use TeamSpeak, if you can believe it. They use that very old application that also
Are you
kills my
kidding me?
performance.
Wow.
Yeah,
Terrible.
the moment I start it, my FPS go out of the window, especially since I'm playing one in VR, two streaming, it kills completely the performance of the game. So I tend not to use it. Also because they just speak Russians. I tried the other day, anyone speaks in, no understand you, no understand you, and it was completely useless. Okay, I'm joining the Wings of Liberty. We're going with the Allies plane, I bet, no?
I guess so, yeah. Hang on. I'll
I
put my headset
prefer
on.
them in general. I prefer them.
Hang on, one sec. Right. I'm trying to eat food while in VR.
You're also in VR. What headset do you have?
Yeah, yeah. I have the HTC Vive, or the old one.
I see. No, I had originally I had the Oculus. Now I got the Valve Index, which is leaps and bounds better.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's worth it in my opinion. This is a good headset. Okay, I already.
I would get it, but in my country you can't buy it, sadly.
No, now at the moment it's completely out of stock. They sold a lot of them, I think, for Christmas because of Half-Life Alyx that everyone wants to play. Whereas we actually like the good games to play in VR, but people don't understand it, no? Okay, I already loaded the map. Do you have it in front of you yet?
I'm downloading it now. Yeah. I'm just about to.
Okay, there are 3 airfields. From the Russian sides we can go, well, basically it's the usual north, central, down. I would go from Kubinka in the south. Let me see.
I'll just make it push to. I'll just make it push to talk, so you don't hear me eating. Hang on.
Okay. Well, that's not a problem to me. I mean, that's not a problem. Whatever you prefer. Kubinka has more players. Yeah, I spawn from Kubinka, and I guess I'll pick the lag. Yeah, from the Russian planes, I like the lag 3 the most. Okay, let me configure the plane. Well, I will carry also rockets. Why not? Maybe we can find some ground objective. I start my engine while you load. Let's warm it up. Also, I will stop talking while I taxi. No, actually, it's not a problem because if I well remember, the lag 3 doesn't have a tail wheel that locks. The problem is that it's the same button, and that made me crash one of the 3 times earlier. It was quite a stressful beginning of the stream because I kept going the wrong way and basically down a hill, and the plane of course couldn't take off. The runway was the other way. And I kept thinking, no, what am I doing wrong? Speaking with you, speaking with the guys that were greeting me in the chat. But now it's sorted,
Mine's still down. It's taking forever to download. I don't know what's
Strange.
going on.
No, to me it took a short while. Maybe because I played here also yesterday.
And try again.
Okay, well, I'm taking off in the meantime. In any case, here it's fine. Yeah. It's easy to find one another. We have the location marked on the map. I'll do the rounds around the airfield now. Bull through it, so to speak, while I spiral ascend and go to altitude.
I might fly the P-38 because that's...
I don't think you can here. I don't think you can. Also, the volume of the game is too... No, only Russian planes for the other side on the Russian server. I can barely hear you. I'll have to lower the volume of the game. Excuse me if... also, you know why? Because I didn't close the canopy. That's the reason I have... What the hell? Okay, this is better. Now I can sort of hear you, but still I will have to lower the volume of the game. Wait. Well, no, you can speak. I think I can sort of hear you. But I have to stabilize the plane before going and lower the volume.
Hang on, I think my game crashed. I'm gonna have to...
Did it? You know it happened to me also. Some days ago, while joining this very server, then I tried again and it worked, but I have to restart the game. Try doing that, maybe. Let me stabilize this thing so I can lower the volume and hear in better. Like this. Auto level on. Yeah, more or less like this. Okay, mic check. I think I can hear you now. There shouldn't be problems.
Yeah, you're loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes. I'll raise the volume in any case. Ooh, what is that?
If I'm quiet for a while, I'm just eating my food or trying to eat.
Yeah, no problem, of course. Actually, I'm overflying the airfield. No, okay, it's a Sturmovik landing. It looked like a German plane because it was white, but it's the winter cam. Let me raise the volume of Discord. I think it's for the best. Okay, I'll stay near the airfield while I wait for you to come online.
What plane are you flying?
The Lac 3. I do enjoy some tough fighting from time to time. I haven't done much lately in War Thunder because I've been playing the American planes so much. They're all new to me. I've been a Soviet pilot for the longest time because in War Thunder once you commit to one tech tree, basically you're stuck with it. It takes so damn long to unlock things, no?
I have over 1,000 hours, so I have all the Americans, all the Germans,
So
and nearly all the Russians.
Well, that's amazing. No, with the Russians I'm further. I'm at tier 5 more or less, and I have also the jets. They're fun to play from time to time. But strangely enough, it seems more boring than the propeller planes. I don't know why. Maybe you're always chasing something. There is less dogfighting and more chase.
The best jets to fly are the German experimental ones, like the HE-163 or the the ME-162.
Yeah, the ones from the late World War II,
the
no?
Delta Wing, the Horton 229. In VR, it is so awesome to fly.
I can
It's really
imagine.
nice.
I can imagine. Do you have also the Comet? The rocket
Comet?
power.
Yes, I do. Yes.
This must
That's
be
my
fun. But
favorite.
does it really have that short? How do you say? The quantity of fuel is so short you can stay in the air. So.
It has 5 minutes, but it glides really well, and so I can
And
get
that's
five kills and then go home.
That's
It's
crazy.
totally fun.
That's the historical truth of the airplane. I actually was reading about it the other day. It's an amazing plane. I would love to fly it in again.
You might have to fly. My game crashed again. I can't get into the server.
What the
It
hell,
doesn't-
man? We're having
I
horrible
don't know
luck
what's
this
going on.
morning. I don't know what to say at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna restart again. Let's see.
I will start moving towards the objective now, unless my... Well, I was saying viewers, but actually I only have one now. Unless my viewer gets bored. Thank you, viewer, for watching my stream.
Well. Yeah. What time do you usually play this game? Can you come
As I
on
was
earlier,
saying, I
or-
have two sessions basically. One is in the 7:30, 8 of the morning here in Italy, which is UTC +1. 1 hour plus Greenwich. I don't know exactly what it corresponds to in your country.
So what time is it now by you? What's the time
It's
right
now 9 a.m. in Italy.
Oh, okay.
And then I play again at, well, it's 2 in the afternoon, 2, 3. So basically 2, 3 p.m. UTC +1. We say 14. I was thinking about it because, yeah, we use the 24 hours, no? I was going to say, I play at the 14 o'clock. But that's the gist of it. These are two sessions, each long about 2 to 3 hours in base.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. We pretty much start. When you joined, we were probably playing for 2 hours already.
Well, usually I come earlier. Today I came a bit later. I guess tomorrow we might manage to play together. If I come even earlier, maybe, knowing that I can find you. It's
yeah,
really
I'll be on
early.
early. It was pretty cool because usually there's nobody on. It starts to die at around. Yeah, 8
Yeah,
o'clock is
in
pretty
fact,
much
that's the
dies, like,
point. I always see the combat box server is completely empty when I come online. And usually I go to the Wings of Liberty 1, meaning that I basically play alone. And in this game, it's even harder than
Yeah.
War Thunder. Already in War Thunder,
Yeah,
to
you-
not have a wingman, you're in trouble. But here, it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So I installed a series of programs to help me with spotting planes. Now I followed some tutorials that are on the game server, on the game forum, because in VR it's
did you
terribly
download-
hard.
Did you download the mod?
Yeah, the mod, that's essential. 3D Migoto, yeah.
Yeah, that one. It's so good.
It changes everything, basically.
I installed it last night and it's changed everything. Yeah.
Everything.
So much
I
better.
used to have it when I play with the Oculus now, because without it you could absolutely not see anything. Then I said, now that I have the index, I don't need it. When they made the patch from the game, the big patch, I didn't download it again, but actually I did need it. I didn't need it. I discovered when I was playing with someone the other day, finally I had found someone to play with in Sturmovik, and he could see the planes that I just couldn't spot. To me, they were completely invisible. When I realized that it's impossible to play competitive multiplayer unless you have the mod. It's essential. There's also another thing that helps. I don't know if you know it. That was sent to me by that friend. He also uses without VR. There is an application that changes the gamma and contrast of the game and makes planes stand out more.
The
No?
saturation.
The saturation. Do you know it? I can tell you the name maybe. If you
It's the
want.
same mod. It should all be in the same mod. Isn't
It's
it?
in the mod, but also it's another application which is named.
Okay.
Wait, I'll tell you. The name of the app. No, I don't have it easily visible now. I thought this was the way to open. No, it doesn't open. Then I can tell you later, I guess. Now I'm in there and I want to alt tab. This game doesn't like it very much when you alt tab out of it.
I tried to join again. It won't let me. The game's crashed.
Do you want
I
to
don't know what's
go
going on.
and play on Berlanga? I guess that could also work.
Mm,
Well, it's a bit silly, but I know what can we do.
I might call it a night. I only got 20
Ah,
minutes left
well,
anyway,
okay,
before I have to
okay,
go.
don't worry. I guess we can play together another day.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. Like
Tomorrow
I'll
we can try.
to be on.
Yeah.
I'll try to be on as early as I can. Just like today.
Okay, well, to be more early wouldn't help. Actually, I would have to be earlier because I came when you were almost to the end of the session. That's the gist, I think, of it.
Yeah,
Okay, let's hope we can manage. It will be certainly more
Yeah, it would be
enjoyable.
cool. The
Okay,
more people, the merrier.
indeed, indeed. And good night.
All right. In that case, yeah, I'll see you around.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Radio. Ciao.
Ciao ciao. Indeed. Ciao ciao. Okay. Well, we're now moving to the target at least, and this is a populated server, not full, but there are people. I will stick to my plan, as I said. The plan for streaming Sturmovik, it works like this. I go to this full-blown multiplayer server. I try to reach the objective. I try to do combat. If I cannot find combat, we go and do some combat in Berlanga until we're satisfied with the action. Then we do it again. So in practice, it would be like I join the action after crossing the distance. In any case, however it goes, while still trying to have a full experience in the actual multiplayer server. Let's see how it goes. For a second there, I thought we have found people to play with, but unfortunately, it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. The problem is the day of the week. I got the illusion that I had found the solution because yesterday it was Sunday and there were more people online, but that's what we're going to need. Mostly barren servers. Mostly barren servers to the point that after another couple of attempts maybe we go back to single player, I guess. Why not? Why not, and what else also can we do? Okay, we're almost at the front lines. I'm heading for the airfield Ivanovskoye, where presumably we can find some enemies guarding it, or that's what I hope at least. What's my altitude at the moment? Oh, I'm more than 4,000. That's pretty safe, especially for a plane such as this. I should start to come into the hot zone more or less in the next 3 to 4 minutes. But the truth of it is that we just don't have enough players to be sure. We just don't. It's different from yesterday. What a damn shame. Yeah, at least we met some interesting people that we can try and play together with tomorrow. If I cannot find no one, I will try and strafe the airfield. It's been quite a beginning when I couldn't take off. After some attempts, I managed to sort it. But what a beginning to the stream. The airfield area Diaz-Slovo spotted the enemy planes. Diaz-Slovo. Ah, okay, it's the one to the north. Well, unfortunately, we were quite far from it. To assist would be quite an endeavor. I will stick trying to go to the enemy airfield. The one in the front, I mean, not the one where players actually spawn. That presumably I should be able to see in a minute or so. So let's give purpose to this one sortie, okay? I will try to strafe the airfield, but since no one is probably there, I'll just go to single player after. There just is no hope here. I mean, people are getting their kills. But probably these have been online for a while. The problem is this, with the time zones, I don't know when the server actually is supposed to have its peak of population. Probably it is past of us, and that's very apparent. I cannot see the airfield for some reason. I think I brought the bombs, right? I seem to remember I did. It's the clouds that obscure it, obfuscate the airfield. This is very strange. It's supposed to be here. Ah, here it is, because of the snow, you see, it covers it so damn well. Actually, it's fired a flare, because they spotted me. You see the flare. Now, in theory, the enemy has got confirmation that the airfield is under attack. So they will come to me, I guess. Let's do just a single run and then go back at altitude, because I've been surprised so many damn times. What time to do this? They already destroyed the planes though. Well, let's try this stuff here. Let's hope it's something of value. I'm actually... Ah no, I have the rockets, not the bombs. Okay. Too bad I wasted one rocket, but they still have plenty. The planes are already being destroyed, every single one of them. Every single one. These buildings are inviting. Let's try. I see some smoke. That could be a good sign. I think I destroyed one building. Yeah, maybe even two. Let's go again for the second one. The third one, I mean. I hope I still have rockets. And that was the last rocket. I destroyed the other two. Okay, well, I mean, a sense of accomplishment is there. Now, presumably, some enemy fighters should come. But with so few players, I don't know. That's the truth of it. That is just the truth of it. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people in the enemy team. That would be enough in War Thunder, but here it's such a damn big map. They could be anywhere. No one's coming, guys. No one's coming. Let's do the single player. There is no other way. Just not the correct 1 day of the week and 2 time of the day. I'll go with the scripted campaign, so we're sure to do something interesting. I guess Fortress on the Volga. Waiting on dawn. Pick unlimited ammo so we can have more action. There's no other choice. There's no other choice. But single player is also engaging in this game. Depends on what you do. If I'm doing the scripted campaign like this, actually, well, I know there will be action. This is the one from the German side, right? Yeah, I picked that one. Fortress on the Volga. I have 2 actually that I bought during the last sales. I never played the scripted campaigns before, but they're interesting, they're fun to play. So let's look at my briefing. They even have some kind of plot here that I don't care much about. I want to know just about the... Flying in a group of 2 flights, clear the airspace above Ertsovka, Anatovka in the region before the attack by the Skig-1 attack planes. You are the leader of the second flight. Seems engaging enough, no? With a Bf-109 G2, which I will arm with... you could remove the address. No, I leave it stock. I mean, they don't make much difference. Let's employ a slightly longer convergence though, because it seems to work better for me. Like 400. No, 50 is too much. 420. And that's it. Full fuel because I don't know the length of the flight. We will start from the ground here. Okay, I will disable labels because people apparently don't like them. They don't look very good in the stream. And also I don't think I needed them anymore, thanks to the zoom that I have from the mod. Okay, let's go. No problem to take off with the Russian planes. They're much easier to take off. I mean the German planes are much easier to take off in. Even though the fact that I shared the runway with these other guys. But I also have external view, yeah. I was a bit worried of hitting the guy in front, but actually that's not going to happen, I see. Let's do it. Taking off with the sun in our eyes, we're going to meet the sun in battle. Looks fairly epic to tell you the truth, but we're going to make a turn actually very soon. So guys, that's it. We're going to play the single player. It's nothing else we can do. That's the truth of it. Okay, and increase the time compression. That also is another handy function that we can use to shorten our down times. Even though, unfortunately, I'm in combat mode though, huh? Okay, continuous mode. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have a very strong time compression. It says it goes up to... What does it go up? 8 times, but it's more like 4 times, maybe not even that. Maybe I'll keep the labels during the trip there, so we don't get lost, and I'll disable it once we are in combat. Is that we are supposed to escort, I bet? They look like Stukas, am I wrong? Well, I'm flying a bit higher than my wingmates, but I'm the commander, I'm supposed to overlook the situation, so to speak. 13 kilometers. Now this is the strongest zoom I have. I don't know about my Stuka idea. I don't see the wheels below, probably the 110s. We're heading to Kazmich, and then we'll go east towards the combat zone. Stabilize the plane. Let me check the technical specification of this particular model of BF. Because actually I don't know them. Ground troops. That's a column of vehicles. Yeah, probably trucks. Combat power can go to 30 minutes and it's 2600 RPM. Where is my RPM reading? My friend discovered. No, that's the airspeed. Quantity of fuel. That's just a clock. Where's the RPM indicator on this plane? Ah, they're going up now. Let me chase them. Okay, 17 kilometers to the objective. As I was saying, 30 minutes of combat power. That's not bad. What else does it tell us? Airplane has no flight control trimmers. No, of course. No German plane has. These are just information for landing. We don't care. Landing and taking off. Ah, it says it takes some time to lower the flaps. No, okay, no need to. So it says lower them in advance. We're almost at the objective now. No further need to entertain ourselves. Well, it's an escort mission. I mean, it didn't state it outright, but that's the point of it. I can no longer see the ground attack planes because I got distracted. But if these are indeed my wingmates... Yeah, they're a bit in front. You can see them on the map. There is something there. I reduce time compression and try to identify. I guess they could be enemies. In fact, they're not. Okay. But there are enemies. Look at the map. Yeah, they're interwoven with them. So. Let's try to follow with outside. This looks like a lag, yeah. I guess that makes him my target. I will tell my wingmates to attack, just in case they need me to. Attack the nearest air target. Here's the lag. Or is it a yak? No, it's a lag. That looks also like an enemy, to tell you the truth, but I follow the same one. Combat mode goes up to 30 minutes, huh? Let's try to use them well. Wait a minute, what am I seeing here? That's also a lag, right? No, that's German, what the hell? No, that's the other one. Maybe I'll cheat just a little. Since I lost it. It's a very, very busy combat situation here. That's a German plane, climbing straight up as German planes are wont to do. And this is a guy, I think, well, there's many. Looks like an enemy. Yeah, formation Sturmovik. I had to confirm it, excuse the use of labels. But it's such an inviting target. German plane coming straight up. I guess I shoot at least one down. Oh, wait. Let's destroy the escort first. I can clearly see him. He's attacking a friend, I think. Okay, that's German. So he's attacking an enemy, and here it is. I mixed them. Let's assist him. No, I wanted to disable. Yeah, if you disable the HUD completely, you have better performance in VR. I don't know the reason, but that's just the way it works. Okay, he got it. Just taking a short look at the situation. Actually, it's not that yet. Yeah, shoot it a bit also. Just to be sure, no? Just to be sure. We have the ground attack planes. Yeah, the Sturmovik is hardy as ever. Good thing these aren't the version with the rear gunners. Would have been quite a risky move. What am I seeing there? That's possibly part of the escort. Wait. That's enemy. Yeah, it is. Let's go. How's my engine, by the way? Ooh, there's another one there. Ooh. Bam. You're very dead, buddy. I'm sorry about it. You shouldn't have come here, though. That's a parachute. And the Il-2 are below me, and the LA5 is there. Let's go for the LA5 just in case. We should take a liking to our tail. Performance isn't very good because it's such a busy combat situation, unluckily. And there's nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Just the way it's going to be. We're completely in the yellow. Ah, there is something I can do. Wait a second, I'll pause the game 1 second. And put... Unless it already is. No, I'll put the refresh rate at 80%. In general, it tends to help. I'm back to the game. Doesn't even make you lose priority on the window. To go for the first Sturmovik of the line doesn't look like a good idea. I better aim for the last one. Did I damage it? Good question, I don't know. Bam! You do nothing to this thing. They're so damn hardy, the true tanks of the skies, as they call them. That's another lag, isn't it? Well, it's too high for me, whatever it is. They're bombing the targets. Well, they're completely invisible in this lighting condition, excuse me, but where the heck are you? Ah, over the river. They moved. That's the reason I couldn't see them. Okay. Here you are. They're going away actually, okay. Increase the speed, I'll chase them down at least another bit. The sun in our eyes doesn't help. Why does he still carry his bombs? Why don't he release it? These are not the ones with the rear turret, making them basically sitting ducks. I can destroy so many of them. Ooh, watch out for debris. They can destroy you, in this game, unlike War Thunder. I'm a little worried about the escort, to tell you the truth. But it doesn't seem to be here. I can still faintly see them, yeah. They stand there. I'm gaining. Let's chase down an entire formation of Sturmovik, I guess. It could look good. And by the way, I think the mission is already completed, so I'm doing something risky and stupid, but this not being real life. Am I gaining on the things, by the way? Well, yeah, because the Sturmovik is damn slow. One kilometer now. 92. They should come into range very soon. I'll actually slow down, I risk overshooting now. Oh shit. Okay, this one is on his own now. It's actually very risky to do this, because you risk being hit by the debris. And it's hella dangerous in this game. Okay, this is going down. Let's take a look at the other ones. It's over there. There's a huge formation there. What the heck is that? They should be friends, yeah. I'm also 42 kilometers from the objective. I guess I got a bit sidetracked because I wanted so much to kill these things. Now I started to wonder if it was the right choice. They all went down apparently, there's only one left. Well, I guess we might as well kill him also. Increase time compression so it takes a shorter time. 150. 1 kilometer 50, I mean. Time scale 4. It's an easy chase, it's not like we're chasing a Spitfire like yesterday. Almost in range now. Yeah, more or less. It's already smoking also. And down it goes. Okay. Well, I guess if my mission was shoot down all the Sturmoviks, I guess it would be mission complete. But also, it's bound to have helped the war's cause, I bet. Having many less Sturmovik cannot be bad for the German side. Let's go back to continuous mode and increase time compression to the max while I return to the objective, that I hope hasn't been destroyed in the meantime. It's always the bloodthirst that gets you in these games. How can you disregard such a wonderful opportunity? Let's also take the occasion to gain some more altitude back. Never bad in a fighter. What is that? It actually looks a bit Russian to me, you know. What do you say? Turn on his landing lights. What is this? That's a Russian plane, I think. What's he doing? Signaling his friends. He's actually doing the Italian flag. That's to me that's a lag. Indeed it's an enemy. Okay. I had to check, excuse me, the use of label. Well, okay. Good target of opportunity, I guess. Since he's also been so kind as to signal his position to everyone, and that includes me. It's an I-16, yeah. I think he was landing for some reason, even had the wheels out. You know, by the way, that's one of the earliest planes with a retractable carriage. Ah, there is an airfield here, yeah, indeed. I should be careful, they might have anti-air. That's a slow-ass plane, especially now that it's damaged, so I can easily outrun it in the air by heading straight up. I see him. Here it is. I think it's going down actually, yeah. Okay, and that's another kill. For the commander of the outfit. I won't overfly the airfield just in case it has anti-air. Seems like a more honest proposition, and I will be back to base. Because the mission is absolutely completed. I also got 7 kills, that's not bad. Got a strange urge to go and strafe the base, also especially the parked planes. But you know what, this is probably... Yeah, I think... Ah no, that's where we are. There's enemies coming. Look at that. Now, what are they? I guess we'll be getting more kills before returning to base then. They're flying very tightly together. Much to my advantage, I would add, because now I probably do a 1-2. Let's go for the one that isn't damaged yet. This is going down. The only one is there. I think it's badly damaged. He's attempting a return to base. Wait, there's 2 more coming. I saw them on the map. Here they are. No, that's my German friend. No? I best not chase that. We're in big danger actually. On the wrong side of the river. Because I went after these Sturmoviks. Probably wasn't the best idea. Here it is. I'm getting a bit worried for my engine. I've been in combat mode since practically the beginning of the mission. Well, not the mission, when I reached the objective in any case. I hit the fuel tank. It's leaking fuel, I think. Because oil in general makes black smoke. And one is maneuvering to my ass. This presents a rather problematic situation. Let's try to shoot him down quick. Almost blacking out now. Did I clip his wing? No, probably not. Will you die? Oh, come on, where's the other one? No, where is the other one? I think I can hear the engine sort of, but actually, no. I think one of my wingmen got him, because the padlock isn't finding him, so probably one of the wingmen got it. Even though the radar still tells me, well, rather, the magical GPS map tells me that it's still around. Let's return to the correct side of the Volga River. What's the mode of the engine currently? No, that's not good. I have to go continuous now. It's probably almost overheating. I only see friends. Let's put time compression to the max and return to base. I went very off target by chasing these guys actually. But I did get the kills. 10 planes. That's not bad. Well, if they were players I would be more proud, but still. Unfortunately the enemy bombers had already hit our position. But I think that was scripted. There was no way for me to get there in time. What's he doing? There's a plane sinking into the ground, I guess. Can be buggy sometimes, this game. Which is the base, by the way, because I'd rather fly straight for it rather than following the... It's the one more to the left. Yeah, there's no need to lengthen our time. I just head straight for the base. It's actually southward. These are friends, right? We're in full friendly territory at the moment. Well, not quite, but almost. Here's an enemy airfield, by the way, completely destroyed. And we should be returning to the airbase in a minute or two. What are these? Seems like a couple of BF also returning merrily to base. This is an airfield, okay, but not the one where I'm supposed to land. I'm not in combat mode, right? No, because that would be breaking my engine very, very soon. But actually, you know what? I think that is the airfield I'm supposed to land in. Yeah, because it's in front, and also the map is zoomed way more than I thought. Okay. Let's see if I can land better than I took off in this stream of today. I had some problems with takeoff. Apparently I have more with takeoff than with landing. I spiral descend while trying to lose speed. Clear to land. Well, good, because I'm landing in either case, even if I don't have clearance. Meow. 434 is way too fast for landing. I better keep my speed there, especially if I'm playing from the external view. Or maybe I shouldn't. $390. $260. Well, I could start at for the airfield. Excuse me if I do it in external, but since I have the opportunity, I should also lower the flaps. I'm getting back some of the speed I lost. I'll flare the plane more. 280. 270. Okay. I absolutely don't want to risk failing the mission on this after doing so much. So let's use the external view. It also looks cooler, no? Doesn't it? It looks kinda cool. The proud German plane returning to base. I went a bit short. Well, not necessarily, I mean. It's not going to pose a problem for this plane, though. It can absolutely land on the grass. And touchdown. I didn't even break the propeller. Look at this. Look at this. That's a new experience to me. I didn't even break the propeller. Here we come. Meow. You can hear the powerful German brakes. Yeah. Perfectly executed. You have landed. Thank you, man. Finish the mission. This is an absolute success. Who would have thought so after the beginning of the stream? 10 planes shot down. Mission accomplished. Let's go on. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should play the scripted campaigns. They look kinda cool. Okay, what do we have to do now? After the group you are to escort appears above the airfield and you obtain permission from the command post for a green flare, take off, head east, then escort the BF-110. Okay, this is an escort mission. They're usually boring, but I presume in the scripted campaigns they won't be. Let's do it. Next time they discount it, I'm absolutely doing more of this. It's the best way to play single player now, you know. Because the dynamic career is cool, yes, but it gives you so many boring missions as it is that doesn't feel really like a game. I mean, it's an horizon simulation, but it's so boring sometimes, and this is unlike it. This is cool. Accept. Okay. The engine is already started, yeah. And the canopy is closed. That's important, you see, because the canopy of the BF doesn't close once you take off. So you best make sure before you do. I don't think I need the emergency mode that is 100% throttle to take off. I can easily do it at 90% combat mode. These planes have so much time power in them. Going external just because it looks cool. Once again, no reason. And remove the gear. Takeoff successful. Cover the BF-110. Well, okay, it was kinda clear. You don't have to keep repeating yourself. We're coming from behind. Let's do the check your 6-3. You see how it works well? You see how it works damn well? Finally I can check my 6. And it's still sorta immersive, because in the end, when you do it, you turn. But you turn to a degree that is realistic. I'm centering, I don't know if you saw the stream from yesterday, what I'm doing is centering the view to the right and then turn left. And finally I can check my 6. I'm trying to learn it, to ingrain it in my muscle memory. It's something that really transforms the experience of flying in VR, because the headset has such a limited field of view. It's actually necessary in my opinion, but I only now am understanding it. This will make me a far more efficient pilot, also in wartime. So where are these BFs I'm supposed to escort? I'm losing too much speed, by the way. Maybe just take a peek at the labels. But actually I'm heading the wrong way, because I thought they were coming from behind. But they weren't. They're already on the way of the objective. Here they are. Okay. Now that I've found them, I will increase time compression. I'm in continuous mode, right? Yes. Look what a cluster of things of some sort. They look like Pershkas to me, you know. I think it's enemy ground attack planes. Strangely missing their labels. No, never mind. They're the 110s, more 110s. Should be like this, no? Yeah. There's already enemies in the air. I think my first impression was correct, because they're now marked red by the labels. Let's disable them, by the way. Yeah, they are PE2. My first impression was correct. There's a BF chasing it towards the ground. That's a BF, right? Not so sure, you know. And I guess it's coming into my range real soon. The others are also. I will shoot the one damage first, because I'm devious like that. Well, it's already got two on him, and they're like a pack of wolves, basically. That's the escort, I guess. Oh. They look like German planes. Right. In fact, yeah. The single BF is flying very low. The others are up there. Did I say BF? I meant P2. Let's finish him. I guess. Let's finish him. I mean. Okay, that's German. Willkommen to Deutschland. Well, we're not in Deutschland, actually. Seems intent on attacking the airfield, even though it's damaged. We best stop him before he does some damage, with his last dying breath. This will be gruesome. Did he die? Not so sure about it. Where are the planes I was supposed to escort, by the way? I think I lost them. That's not good. He appears to be dying, but not yet dead. What a nice stall turn, no? Also lost sight on the enemy, but I digress. Oh, another one is attacking me. But he's having the worst. I think he was hit by the rear turret. What do you reckon? Is he going down? Seems like it, to be honest. He should be going down. Yeah. Now, my escorted planes, they are no longer escorted because I got distracted. Where the hell did they go? That's a formation of enemies. We have 109. Ah, okay, they have the bluish square that tells me the escorted planes. I guess I'll ignore these guys. They seem to be intent in going somewhere else. And also I have to cover the escorted planes. Let's go to them. Here they are. Nice formation of 110s. We're bombing Stalingrad, I guess, by the way. That's not the most agreeable endeavor, but still, this is war, I mean. What can you do? When you see Stalingrad, you gotta bomb it. I'm a super German. When I see Stalingrad, I bomb it. Why am I still in combat mode, bro? I reduced the throttle. This is bad. I shouldn't be in combat mode now. Reduce the pitch? No. Like this, the plane is going to break. What is the problem with you? Well, I'm missing something. You should go back to normal mode. Maybe it's the temperature. Check the manual while meeting the enemy. Horizontal manual. Maybe reduce the mixer. No, you cannot because it's a German plane. I don't like that icon. I mean, my temperature seems correct, but still, it's in combat mode. It could break. It could break. Let's hope it doesn't. Okay, these are the ground attack planes. Honestly, I think that's also part of the escort. They don't seem under attack. Now, wait a minute. I'm not sure that's German. No, they're not. They're yaks. Well, I might as well increase the speed. I mean, I'm in command mode now. Notwithstanding, I might as well. They are indeed under attack. That's the 110. That's the enemy. No, BF. Enemy. Where are you hiding? I think I hit him. Just a bit. No, unfortunately I lost it. But also it's because of the horrible performance. I mean, with all these planes in the air, how could it be any different? It's being shot at, huh? Yeah, you are. Luck. Don't steal my kill. See how more elegant looking is the German plane compared to the stubby Russian. That's really the truth of life. But I also enjoy the look of the Russians. They're different. I don't call them ugly planes. To me they're cool also. Different design sensibilities, of course. But good in its own right. Come on! They really be faster than me. I'm thinking the Germans are supposed to be faster at this stage of the war. Smoking. So I'm eating him. But of course I set the convergence longer. I knew it would come to this. I'm always shooting at things from afar. Well, but it seems too much of a stretch. It's also... Is it accelerating? Well, kinda. I don't want to push the engine even further. No, I guess it's getting away. Well, let's do it, huh? Everyone is higher than me. I should just concentrate on gaining altitude. Here it is. Here you are. Why is he doing that maneuver? He's exploding himself to me. I think I can chase him. I can still see it, very barely. That's not an enemy, right? No, it's just flak. It's there, it's there. Getting closer now. There's two of them even. One after the other. Maybe I'll do a 1-2. Haha, now you cannot escape me in a straight line, huh? Not with your shitty Russian engines. I think they're all going down, honestly, but let's be sure. You know what? Starting to think neither will go down. I'm also escaping. Well, they're going nowhere. I chased them once, I can chase them another time. That's peculiar though, I was sure I was getting them. Watch out with the throttle, I'm really pushing it now. I'm not sure about this engine's endurance. Not after all this. Increase time compression though, so it doesn't take as long. Am I actually gaining on them? Yes, I am. Ciao! Sto ancora a giocare? Yeah, I'm gaining on them. 220. 170. 105. 1 kilometer. And reduce the labels. I guess you're dying today, buddy. I feel kinda sorry for him, he felt safe. I hope it's going down. What the hell? They're made of unobtainium. This is an enemy airfield, by the way. I think I chased them all the way to base. Now, what was the name for it? Stalinium, the indestructible material of the Soviets, the Stalinium. These are made of Stalinium, 100%. Okay, that's dead. You know what? I'm not so sure about the other one. He's not dead yet. The Stalinium airplane. Here you are. I have to chat a little. It's so annoying. Gaining. Okay. And that's it, I guess. We can return to friendly territory. Hi Percy, thank you for liking my stream. You're welcome to comment if you want. I think we're going back safely to base now. I best check the state of my engine. Ah, it's no longer in combat mode, you see. So maybe it takes some time to disengage. It depends also on the temperature, I bet. These are two planes chasing one another, and the one in front is an enemy, if you can believe it. Let's give it some assistance. Well, not the enemy. Quite the opposite, in fact. Yeah, that's correctly. That is him. Come on! Combat mode of the engine. Well, I'm eating it. I mean, it's stellinium. That's the reason it doesn't go down. Unbreakable plane. A plane unbreakable. That would be a cool band's name, wasn't it? Ah. Well, now you started to feel it. I bet you started to feel it. He doesn't feel it. Ah, that's a nice massage. Here you go. Let's keep our return to base. I was supposed to escort something, now long lost somewhere along the way. And no idea where it is. But I think they're back to base. In theory they should be. What was that? Probably stray artillery shots, I guess. Returning to base. Mission completed. How many shutdowns in the end? Well, 4. That's not bad. Okay, I'm in continuous mode. That's good. That's the base, I think. No, actually, I think the waypoint makes me go that way. No, it's my base. Okay. Yeah, I'm returning. The name of the base is kinda readable because there's two one on top of the other. Okay, let's land this thing. And presumably complete the mission. You know what, I'm not so sure about it. Are these the BF landing? If they are the BF landing, then yes, we completed the mission. I kinda lost them in the fray. I did get my shot downs. I did interdict the enemy, but I don't know about the escort that I was supposed to make. Still, the air superiority should have helped. I think we will complete it. This is my impression. We will know soon enough. What's my speed? It's a good speed for landing. Strange sound. Should I get worried? No, I really, it's nice and easy. Always come short with this plan. And here we are. Brake, but not too much, because if you brake too much it tends to go like this and you wreck the propeller. Here you are. Well, let's see the outcome. Personally, I would think we completed the mission, but apparently the game thinks otherwise. Yeah, it's red. How much we can do about it. They either one shot down the bombers, or I landed too soon, I guess. In truth, I didn't follow them very well, and that's probably what got me. Still, to me, this wasn't a bad mission. So that's it. That's it, guys. I've been playing for a couple hours. I hope some of you enjoyed. I see there aren't many left. Well, we certainly had some problems in the beginning, because I had thought that since yesterday I could play well online, that would be true also today. But unfortunately, Sunday is not Monday. I should have thought about it. At least we did meet some interesting people in the beginning, which I hope I'll be able to play with again. And in the end, the couple of single-player missions were kinda good. They felt good to play. And probably also to watch. So thank you for watching to the end. I'll be back presumably, unless anything comes up, in the afternoon. Not 100% sure, but if so, in about 5 hours, and I think with War Thunder. Probably. Ciao from Italy. Bye bye.